with his own hand. Oh my god.
4,621.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I got myself, my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Rootin' and tootin', ready to go.
Is that we're rooting to? Wait,
There better be gunshot effects in this.
that's what I'm saying. Oh, like when we go pow pow or
Yes,
whatever it is.
I
Like,
better see bullets flying from his fingers.
we're gonna have muzzle flashes and a couple of like over there for sure, absolutely. Yeah, we're feeling that way. We're feeling pretty excited and everything like that. Also, the other big thing that we're excited about is that we have ourselves a very special guest. I mean, like, for my money, this is Chicago. This is the internet. This is X-Men meme royalty right now. We have ourselves.
Historical figure.
I forgot my crown. Damn it.
You forgot, like, you left it at home, but you got the duds on, so you're doing all good.
Yeah.
It's Naztradamix is basically what you're going by. Like,
Naztradamix, Naz the Stampede. That's right. That's me. I am the. If you don't know, I'm the guy who created the Juggernaut, bitch.
What is wrong with you? I'm a juggernaut, bitch.
You little motherfucker. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Silly bitch, your weapons cannot harm me. Don't you know who the fuck I am? I'm the juggernaut.
Oh, he said it.
He said it.
He said it. Oh,
Say the line, Bart.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
It's funny, like you say, like me and the guys are so associated with Marvel, and it's crazy. Like it is. Like, even when ever since '97 been announced, it's been us. Like, hey guys, you guys, you got dubbed that the Juggernaut, blah. And I'm it's like I did a comic book run over there or something at Marvel. Right. I haven't written it. I mean, if you guys want to hit me up, I'm happy to.
Yo, I'll jump in that room, no
Yes.
problem over there. Again, like, we're talking about virality before the age of YouTube, before TikTok, before Instagram, before any of that stuff. And that's like I don't know, if that shit popped then you know that shit was being felt by a lot of people. And that's kind of what I think is so special. We decided we had this going like everybody else, even though, I mean, like, you're like, y'all could have called me up before this, motherfuckers. Like, you know I like other shit, you know what I mean? No, but like, it was so perfect to watch this thing. And thank you very much for abstaining from checking out this episode, because it's been a couple of days since it dropped. And I'm sure
I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I know I blocked like Xmen 97 and whatnot from Twitter, and I'm surprised my Instagram wasn't flooded with anything. But yeah, I don't know how I did it. It was by the grace of the Marvel gods.
The Marvel gods, and this show is a gift from the Marvel gods. This has been immeasurably satisfying. When I texted Naz, and I was just like, "Yo, how you digging it, man?" And you were just like, I am in a state of like bliss right now. I mean, like, and that's what it's kind of been so far. I mean, like, and do you guys think, how you guys feeling that they're gonna like do you guys think you're gonna be able to stick the landing with this final episode of this season?
Yeah, there's nothing telling me that they can't.
It's been pretty perfect so far. That's that's what I don't have a lot of doubt.
All the chatter is that, you know, they've got the map for, you know, the next couple seasons. So like, you know, I think that the landing is kind of just going to be set up. You know, I think that we're on this train.
I'm just ready to jump into it. You guys want to get into it?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's fucking go. All right, we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as we go through X-Men 97. We are on the finale, but if you guys want to get the backlog of everything else that we've done, all of our uncut stuff, and we're covering a ton of shit over here. It's going to be a busy summer for us over here. We got ourselves The Boys Season 4. We got fucking House of the Dragon. We got The Alkalite. We got tons of stuff over there. So we hope you guys hit us up on our Patreon, which is linked in the top end comment of the description below. You get that. $5 gets you animated, all of our animated coverage that we're doing right now. We're doing that and a ton of other animes. We're about to fire up a bunch of new shows and stuff like that, because like Full Metal Alchemist is coming to a close, so we're gonna have to kind of come up and bring up, like, I don't know, like a couple Two Tree Vinland sagas or something like that over there. So we got a ton of stuff over there for a pretty damn fair price. If you guys can't do that though, you hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Previously on X-Men.
Please! Sinister's controlling you just like he controlled your mother!
I thank them for finally showing me Cable using his powers. That didn't really happen in the 90s cartoon.
Not really.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
Charlie.
At least we got him back in the Speedo, though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is when I just raise the TV up loud as hell.
You're just like, hold on.
My wife's
Hold on.
like, is that too loud? I'm like, no. I still believe this should have been dropped every Saturday morning.
Honestly.
I'll back
That would have
that.
been fun.
I'll
To
back
give you
that.
the fun, you know, to give
Yeah.
you that feel.
Also, you got to check us out on his YouTube and you can do it right here. Put a link right here.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
God, you're suicidal. Or sentimental, maybe.
Flashback. Oh man,
Why wouldn't they use their abilities to make the world better for all people?
Charles is definitely those
You're already
altruistic
best
guys who are just waxing
everything.
philosophic in the bar. And you're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Your vibes are fucked, dude.
I'm a mutant.
Oh man.
Oh, we
Oh,
came
this is their
out.
first time. Okay.
Coming out to your best friend. It's hard.
Metal. It bends to my will.
Hey, we're best friends.
Yeah, right. Did we just become best friends?
I think
Yep.
we did.
In my experience, minds are far harder to bend than metal.
That was
Bars.
good.
Bars. I mean, this show's
wow.
bar. This show's
Just-
dialogue has been
You
insane.
can just make T-shirts with just quotes. From it.
Right.
How shockingly far you've fallen. Yet also so predictably.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he did that.
Allowed your torment to flood the world. And Logan.
He meant to murder me.
I mean, he's stuck me in the back, bro. I mean, like, yeah, right.
Have the
Like,
power to end it. Restore the damage.
also, you
done.
brought a metal skeleton guy to a fucking Magneto
What
fight.
do you expect me to do?
Right.
Restore Earth's power, or I will
supposed
hijack
to
your
be
mind and
Schwarzenegger
force
in the
you to
background
do
there?
Yeah,
Flex?
maybe.
Yeah.
Turn this nostalgic parlor trick back to my childhood and heed what happened when my village used.
Oh, damn, are we
reason
going there?
while others used tank.
Damn.
Then forgive me, Magnus.
Oh. Like, I'm just.
Now kiss.
Yeah, right.
Every time. Every
do it.
time.
Oh
This
shit.
is crazy though. Like,
Charles in his like Boy Scout military fatigue.
yeah.
Oh snap.
Gosh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, he's like making him. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, no, you're making him do it.
Yeah.
Silver Samurai.
Yeah, Silver Stammer's like, oh, finally, I can check Twitter again.
Again, silver's and metal. Stay away from the fight, Silver Samurai.
Hey.
Oh,
These fucking
damn.
guys.
Wow. Yeah, where have you been?
Hey.
yeah.
Oh,
All right.
got
That's
him
my
all.
boy.
Here we go.
The inevitability of my vision.
Okay.
All right, Steven,
Oh,
still doing
okay, everybody.
surgery. Okay. The Surgeon Supreme.
That's his title.
There must pave the path to my dream in order to honor his own.
I kept thinking that was Mystique, but I guess
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen shit from her. Like, she's
no.
been
I
gone.
thought it was her the whole time.
Yeah.
Draining yourselves dry so that the tide can more easily drown you.
Oh, he's full. He's full up now.
Held hostage by ignorance and coercion.
It's because he's blue.
That was.
It's racism.
Name of peace.
Ooh, now he's got like a weird,
And equal
like,
also.
that is a flowing lock of a
Even
chinchilla
like
right
this.
there. Yeah.
Charles, like, say first.
Get your filthy paws off her.
It's like only I choke her when she asks consensually.
None choose to be born, Bastion. That's why we must never begrudge them being.
You just try to appeal to my humanity. Look at me.
I'm straight fucked.
Reason why operations from the
Where's the
heart.
heart?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Okay,
snap.
nice.
Token underdog.
No, you guys fucked with the wrong people right
Yeah.
Seeing themselves and those who would use their same hearts against them.
there. I'm so happy seeing Daredevil.
Yeah.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Dang. Okay, deep cuts.
Is extinction.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck yeah.
Look at these. Oh damn.
Speaking of pity,
Love her.
the little temporal orphan who could. Error couldn't.
A little just came out. Just a little.
How many times, my writhing thing?
Writhing thing.
200.
He did Genosa 200
How's your
times.
mommy, Sebastian?
Whoa.
Except Jean Grey. Cable will stop at nothing. to undo the one true future. That he is as blind as his deadbeat dad. And as doomed as...
Pray I don't alter the deal anymore.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, shit.
Maybe you two should have listened to what Time's got to say about my mom.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Phoenix?
Oh, she's rolling in. All right. Okay. Listen, listen. I got one super dope party trick, and I pull it out only when we really need it.
Y'all done fucked up now.
It's like if somebody throws a punch at your one crazy friend, you just start laughing.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh
dude.
man, you fucked
Here we go.
Okay.
But now are you just like kind of like a weird veiny guy? You're like, man, I look fucked up.
Yeah, what happened
dude.
to these people now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta see.
Oh yeah, those guys are dead.
Yeah.
Just drop them from the sky.
No, they come to right before they hit the ground. Like, oh my god, oh my god.
Think peacocking makes you whole again? Think it rebuilds your past?
What does that mean?
If so,
Peacock.
truly.
That's probably from like the 1800s or some
That
some
sounded nasty
1800s
to
slang
me.
or something like that. You know.
Don't you dare peacock me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Young, relevant.
Oh man, he's gonna
The
probably.
phoenix burns away the obsolete, the underbrush of our fears and insecurities.
Oh, he's dead now.
No.
Oh.
Took his DNA. Now he's not relevant.
Oh, he's an old bag of shit now.
You look like shit.
No.
You look like shit.
Face.
He's like some Dorian Gray shit right now.
Hag.
That's like the one time Morph's trolled and it's been good.
But I could feel it deep inside, pulling me back to protect my son.
Hey, Mom.
No.
Oh shit. Here we go. Yeah, I was like, this was cool, but we got a lot more episode left, so you know it's not.
But now...
Oh,
No, not his arm.
Don't. Don't.
Slays, camps, or death marches.
Oh, fuck.
Beating with his own hand. Oh my god.
4,621.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!
Oh.
Oh, now he's like.
Oh. Oh, shit. Damn, talking about Full Metal Alchemist, he kind of looks like Greed now a little bit. Yeah.
I
Damn.
will tear that rock from the heavens and hurl it to Earth, granting humans the same.
Oh, he's gonna
mercy
take
granted your clone
Asteroid
mother.
M and fucking, or Meteor
Crash
M or
it
whatever.
down.
Yeah, and
He's just exploding in Earth. What is he gonna do? Go to? Where's he gonna go?
he just hurt people.
I think he's just making it as it goes. You know?
Yeah.
Magnus.
Who's Magnus?
Oh no!
Oh, you fucked him
man.
Did he fucking wipe him clean?
What is this bar? How did I get here?
Some people.
I was gonna say like when we gotta tell him, it's like, hey, you're falling asleep, buddy. Like you gotta get out of the bar, dude.
Oh, it's
Good news is their pulses are steady.
Oh wait, is Wolverine not dead?
No. They just take the adamantium out of his body.
It's like they're taking away like one of his core things, and it's incredibly painful. But
he
Because
can't.
if anything, he now his claws would just be bones. 'Cause
Yeah.
really, that's what it was.
like in the movie Days of Future Past, like they did that a little bit.
But Bastion, he
Hurt him.
Uh-oh.
Not my boy.
Daddy power activated.
Magneto put us in this mess. We won't lose you again.
In order to save the world, we must not lose.
It'll be fine.
All right, we're gonna lose Xavier again.
If he's gonna bring this sucker down, he'll blow up the gravity core.
We're not gonna have this conversation, guys, with Rogue,
Oh right.
right? Like, honey.
Oh, like now we're cool. Like,
yeah, like that was cool, but you were just like Team Magnus.
you're like, all right, listen, Patty Mayonnaise voice, motherfucker. Like, I'm sorry, Doug.
Hey, odds may be bad, but the cards are always in the X-Men's favor.
Oh, Gambit.
I'm not crying, you're crying!
But ain't that just X-Men shit though? I mean, like,
That's just the story of Rogue's life, though. Is she's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
His name was Gambit. Remember it.
Ooh. Here we go.
She's kicking his ass because he killed her man.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
I was like, I'm gonna kick your ass up and down this entire planet.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he got rid of the goatee. He's got a slick back now, so he's doing pretty good. Oh, whoa. Damn. Okay.
It's not slicked back, that's pushed back.
I'm saying someone better say.
Yeah.
The name's Sunspot.
Dude, this kid is dead.
Yeah.
They could definitely kill him.
Sky is on fire. Leaders are working fast.
Because he's kind of new.
Doomsday.
The sky is on fire.
This is the only language.
Vote yes, and you best pray our children read their textbooks more than their Bibles. For only history could be conned into forgiving us.
Damn. Oh yeah, and this is fucking Senator Kelly, so he's already like not that in like Mutant's corner.
I have these waters too. So many do. And while the tide
They're like doing like a literal
under,
thing. What was it? That scene from Good Will Hunting where he's looking at the painting of the boat and everything.
Rogue? Yes. People like Rogue.
He's gonna give him a hug. It's like, it's not your fault.
When our limbs
It's not your fault. Like,
and for who
You hurt me.
as you did me. Countless times, both of us. But we never abandoned.
we're just that toxic couple that just somehow sticks together no matter what.
Like, you know, it's a great love story.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all right here.
No, we are brothers.
Do not presume us family.
Family.
And this has been the best stuff of Professor X that this show's done so far.
Oh.
Like this is the best. This is.
I know, it's cold. But be brave. Let the tide pull you back.
Xavier's face right there was like, oh shit, he's starting to realize.
Yeah.
I may have fucked up a little bit.
Aww.
Even if I'm pulled under too.
No, if you're dying, I'm dying.
Oh.
They took them. Those monsters took.
Oh man. Jeez. Ooh, fuck yeah. Nice.
Over here. No, over here.
Fucking awesome.
I know.
Come
It's always so satisfying to see Nightcrawler stuff been done well. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Cyclops finally.
Oh, absolutely. Finally getting some respect on his name.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fucking Harry Potter and Voldemort in this motherfucker right now.
There you go. Yes. That's the video
Oh
game.
shit!
That was from the video game.
It looks like it too, like when it gets really big.
Yeah.
Oh,
With the
damn.
whole pose and everything.
Yeah.
What will you do, child? Slay me with the 4th of July?
I don't care what anybody says. That's my girl,
right?
Okay, Jubilee. I messed up the Bret Hart
No,
glasses.
so when you
though.
get in a fight, take those dangle earrings off.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
You call yourselves a team? Okay.
Look at your face and look at mine,
I know,
motherfucker.
right?
What are you talking about right now?
I got a Megazord.
Nice.
My God. Truly, he is the future incarnate.
Where's Bishop?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah,
You know?
like let's get some shit going on with Bishop. Yeah.
Let's get Bishop in
Bishop,
here.
Mystique. Let's do this. Like.
Stand down, team.
Whoa.
We can't give up.
Is he gonna hug
No,
him?
Rogue. Stop fighting the future.
And embrace it.
So we're gonna hug him.
Be like, buddy, you can join the school.
Professor King.
Right. Like we got elective classes out the ass.
Parents are human too. They mess up. I know how it feels to have the things you trusted, the future you were building, crash down on you. And refuse to let go even as you're buried by what should have been.
This is what she was protecting me from. I massacre you freaks and you're recruiting me? You're suicidal.
He's Warren from Empire Records. You're gonna give me a job?
You're psycho. You are psycho.
Deep cut from the 90s and very appropriate, Morgan. I'm with it.
Sorry, this is
No, I'm with
this is
it.
that.
There's just one pickle, dear.
Missile alert. Missile alert.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The Magneto protocol.
Yeah, like your Magneto protocol is just a fucking nuke him.
I know, right?
Like. Okay. All right.
Thought you were our friend, Steve.
He's
like, come on, Cap.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be a thing, like where Captain America kind of.
Well, he kind of like,
He
sad.
looked uncomfortable, but oh yeah, you're not going to step in, man.
Whoa!
Hey.
Oh, hi, where'd he come from?
What? Oh wait, no, there's more.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
And whenever we're like,
No,
yeah,
Morph is always. You're always like, wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, right.
Hank, are there other means to restore asteroid M's orbit?
Theoretically, yes. Perhaps if
everyone on
Okay, no time for that, Beast.
We don't got no time for this gesticulating right now.
Remy died so we could live. All of us.
Eureka! That's it. Indeed, the odds
He had
remain
enough time.
But if we all work in perfect unison, we may just spare our world a dinosaur's fate.
I just love how they're just like, listen, we are never not being cornball with fucking Beast shit. And it's perfect. It's so good.
Chilling.
Yeah. Looking like Jeff Goldblum in fucking Jurassic Park. Like he's just all...
What mistake?
Not saying goodbye.
That sort of ending, huh? Rambling about the adventures of the X-Men. Getting folks inspired. It pissed me the hell off. I belonged in those stories too, growing up, fighting alongside.
You were. You always were.
Damn.
I mean, 200 times.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Oh.
Wow.
And now,
Oh.
I love you, son.
You're my boy.
Okay, Gene, it's time. Let's go.
Bishop may have been your daddy, but he wasn't your father. Oh, Lord.
Oh, so he's basically just powering up the. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay, we get an operatic X-Men.
right?
Oh, I know, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
World scientists believe that when it makes impact, it will strike the East Coast.
Peter Parker and Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, nice.
Did he find Mary Jane then?
Good call.
She can't say it, but I can.
I love you, Logan.
Aw.
Stay with me.
Because Morph is like in love with them. Let's
Yep.
they have
Yeah,
a thing.
more- yeah, right.
Those two can.
Like, I know I'll never be better than a side piece, but...
They don't have enough power to escape Earth's gravity.
Which always brought up the question, why didn't Logan get with like at least Madeline or something? There were two of them at
Right,
one point.
right.
I grew up trying to see their eyes or smile. So many nights, scrolling a fantasy of
They didn't need to wake him up so he could
glimpse
stop it.
of my Charles.
Yes. A dream that made us a family.
We here at
that
the Olive
dream,
Garden are
any
fans.
family worth having
is worth fighting.
Get the new X-Men 97 dish.
When you're X-Men.
When you're X-Men,
Your family.
I think Vin Diesel needs to be in here.
Do you remember him, Magnus? Remember what he was meant to do?
Good cut.
Here we go.
Okay,
Yep.
he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't spell Magneto without Nito. And that was pretty neato.
Boo.
Oh, we did it! You didn't do shit, lady.
This is great for everybody to see. I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
this is good.
Be like, we saved your ass even though you tried to kill us.
Right.
That's classic.
We're classy like that.
Whoa. What?
We're not petty.
What is that?
What
Wait.
the hell?
Who teleported the whole damn asteroid?
Oh, shit. So did they go to another...
Lead in for season 2.
Where extremists are preaching the second coming of Magneto.
Now he's mutant Jesus.
He is mutant.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
Walking in here like
Ah,
this,
shit.
Oh,
Love it.
Finally.
Daniel. Luckily, this ain't our first time at the X-Men are dead.
That
true.
radio's
Less a
real
question
weird.
about Yanked our friends through time, and now we gotta go rescue the X-Men.
It's your
Yes.
kid's Ford.
Dude, nice.
Are we gonna go, like, time travel? Like go back to the, like...
Kurt?
Oh my
oh,
god.
no! Oh,
Or
man!
3000
Apocalypse.
BC. 3,000 years before Cyclops.
Damned if I know.
Is this where we get maybe some apocalypse shit?
Yeah.
Gotta be, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's in the Ice Age.
39,000 AD after Dark Phoenix. There we go. We're figuring all shit.
Fun.
That's Apocalypse.
Like early apocalypse,
Yeah, I already
like
see the freaking-
proto-apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool fucking design, though.
Nathan. Come.
Is this another Nathan?
Okay, again,
Not fear
they
us.
did not need to go hard with the music right now. Like, this is a little too epic.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Don't act like you guys don't know who that is. They're acting like they don't know who that is. Come on, guys. You mess with Apocalypse already.
Oh dear.
Yup.
Oh, in the old school, that looks so. I love that. Fuck yeah.
So much pain, my children.
Yeah.
So much death.
So here's my theory.
What you
Hot
got?
take.
Apocalypse is gonna resurrect Gambit.
Well, we're in the time. Yeah, for sure.
Also, like, well, so in the comics, that's how Wolverine gets his like adamantium back. Is like basically like he makes a deal with Apocalypse to become one of his like horsemen.
Minions.
Yeah, right.
And so he like basically refuses it, but like Wolverine's like under his control, and then like Jean helps him like break free of Apocalypse's control, and that's how he gets his adamantium.
Yeah, there we go.
So I knew that. I was like, okay, if they're gonna pull the adamantium thing, they're just gonna do that storyline, and that's cool. I'm into it.
Yeah.
And, like he basically becomes like his like assassin.
Yeah.
And you think Gambit's gonna be one too?
So I think, and Gambit has been one of the Horsemen before too.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we'll probably get an Archangel. Like we haven't really seen Angel in this.
I think Morph turned into him to like one time,
Briefly, yeah.
like in like to get out of a.
And we kind of saw Bastion kind of was aping that. I think that was kind of
Yeah,
what that.
yeah. That looked very much like that. Oh man,
fucking awesome.
Sick as fuck. Again, they stuck the landing. It was very powerful, and like it was, you know, I mean, like, and you know, like I've read a bunch of stuff and seen a bunch of shit where like Charles was like a incredibly captivating character. He was so fucking annoying in most of this shit, like in this show, until this episode, like where I was like, this is the Charles Xavier type stuff that I like and that I need. You know what I mean? And like all of those scenes were really great, you know, like that was really touching, and it was really well done. Like the emotional beats, like fucking, like did fantastic.
No, they hit all the right marks. Everybody shined in this stuff, and the payoff for that whole season really went through at the end. I got that big. Every episode has been like a cinematic feel, you know, and this one especially is with the music in the background,
the score and doing
score
different motifs of the suite and everything like that.
They almost had me like, if I wasn't with you guys, I would have been tearing up during the whole.
Hey, this is a safe space. You can rock that shit if you need to.
I cried for you.
I was getting there.
Thank you. The whole diner part with the whole, you know.
Oh,
sun.
that was that was unbelievable. Like having him take off the visor and see his eyes and shit like that.
That was something when
beautiful.
I was a kid, and even rewatching it, it's like you guys like there was a point when Jean Grey looked into Cable's mind and knew that it was the sun and all this stuff and everything like that, but they never touched it.
Like, or they didn't take the time to really address and go through it and process it.
They didn't, because
you know what I mean? Like,
at that point, because this show is great for the fact that it kept doing the whole episodic serial kind of take that the first X-Men started off with as well.
Right.
But then, you know, Fox Kids or whoever decided, all right, you guys need to stop. This is a kids show. Just make it episodic, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
They were like kind of connecting, but not really. It was just an adventure and an adventure and an adventure.
Yeah.
While this one went back to that old formula and finally like didn't milk it out, because I think that was the plan back then. Like you said, like maybe they were gonna touch upon Cyclops and them knowing, you know, but this one is like we're getting straight to it.
Actually ruminate on like what it means to them. You know what I mean? As opposed to like it's a plot point that's inferred but it never really was. It never got introduced as like a piece of like emotional material that the characters had to actually like go through. Like you go back and you revisit some of those shows that you liked when you were a kid, and you kind of forget like how just like fucking chaotic and just like stuffed they are. And this show is
Beetlejuice.
No, I mean like Beetlejuice, Spider-Man was
Spider-Man,
like
Spider-Man was
fucking insane. Like you know what I mean? Like but like
that's a drug trip.
Yeah,
like,
it really is.
That show is just like peyote personified.
It's like you want the feeling of being an 11-year-old Spider-Man fan that just did mushrooms and cocaine. Like that's what that show kind of feels like. You know what I mean? And that was also good call. I don't know if I would have caught it, like, but with the Parker, Peter, and Mary Jane. Like, I was like, oh fuck! Like,
which kind of got spoiled for me, but I thought it was a fan art. I thought someone put fan art of Peter Parker and Mary Jane together, and I didn't really look more into it.
Yeah, right.
I just like saw it, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I guess that was Peter, and there was Flash in the back too. He popped up, but people saying like, oh, he must have found Mary Jane because how Spider-Man ended. People want a continuation of the Spider-Man cartoon too, because it ended off,
and they're getting it after that.
They better.
Like I mean, like in the animation thing too. Like they kind of you can see like little like flare-ups of all the different animated stuff.
Everybody was drawn like they were drawn back then.
Exactly right. Yeah, the Iron Man shit looks exactly like the old like 60s and 70s like Iron Man cartoon back in the day and shit. And like so incredibly rewarding. Like in a lot of ways. I mean but again like chocked full. Incredible, like again, like you're just listening to some of these fucking like some of this dialogue and some of these things. You're just like fucking bars, dude. Like every single time, like you said, every episode has like I don't know 2 or 3 lines that are like tattoo or shirt worthy, like at minimum. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just I don't know. It was just
like looking back then. They had great lines as well, and it was deep back then, and. That's why adults love the show as well. Going back then, I remember because when the Phoenix Saga happened, my brother was like, and it was a whole week kind of thing. It was a whole 5-episode thing. My brother was like, "Hey, can you record each episode for me?" And I'm like,
you used to have to do that.
Do you still have those tapes?
Oh no.
Because that shit is so crazy. Like if you can
with the commercials,
too and stuff.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like
if I had known that back then, I would have skipped commercials.
How about you guys over there? Did you guys have a standout moment for you or a standout beat? I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that at the end of the day, it comes down to Charles and Eric's friendship / love.
I do like that he in this show particularly he doesn't really refer to him as Eric. He always
Magnus.
calls him Magnus.
which is the
original
name, right?
Yeah,
that's his real name. He's like maybe he views Eric as a dead name, and it's like that's not who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm Magnus.
Yeah.
So I respect that. I respect that.
Of course.
Good friend.
But, we've had a traumatic few years, this few decades, and so the exploration of grief and tragedy, the writing behind it. I think that as more and more people go to therapy, they've learned how to actually explore it, and writers have done such a good job portraying that on screen.
Yeah,
like what trauma actually feels like, and so I feel like writing in general across all media has really grappled with that concept in such a profound way.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
And this was a great example of that. Like, the waters run out, like that like we all have that raging water inside of us.
He's like, no, my trauma is no one understands me. Only I can understand this trauma. And it's like, no, we are Legion, kid. Like,
when you're here, you're family.
Dude, absolutely. I mean, like, or just like, and that's like how, like, just a story like this and a story like X-Men and all that stuff, it kind of, it's one of its best strengths is it's like, it's the whole, like, you're not alone. And that was kind of, and that was, they really very clearly, like, kind of defined, and that's what some of the best shit that came out of that Charles and, out of the Professor X and the Magneto stuff was like, he literally just like, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like, I'm not leaving. And I know that that's all that, I think that that's what you're fighting against is
James
people
Baldwin
to take
quote?
what you care about away. And I'm not going anywhere,
No, I feel like there's that James Baldwin quote about reading where he's like, I thought my suffering no one could understand. It was like, it was so singular. And then you read and then you realize that the one thing uniting all of us
is literally that.
Is pain. And it's like this beautiful quote about reading.
It's the thing that made you feel like you couldn't, like you were a freak, like you were, like that you couldn't, be normal and stuff like that.
Well, and that's always what appealed to me the most about X-Men versus like a Captain America or a Hulk or whatever,
sure.
Or Superman. Yeah, it was like the pathos and like the drama of it always appealed to me more. Where like Wolverine's a psychopath killer, but like, his torment and his torture and his like struggle with that. I want to be good and be better, but I'm this berserker rage monster.
Right.
And then you have all these characters that are, very queer coded or ostracized or just like can't control their powers. And that just really spoke to me so much more than a normal,
a bossed up guy comes in and goes, says something cool, and then goes pew pew, haha.
Totally, right. I think it's like I think that especially with X-Men, like that was like, I think that, because I do think that like all of those like kind of things can be found with those characters.
They can.
But you gotta like, I think like X-Men from the jump was created as a vessel for that conversation.
Yeah.
Whereas like, some of the other stuff, like what you're talking about, like with a Supes or like a Captain America or something like that, it was kind of
it's later.
It was a bit more of like a power fantasy. It started as like a more of an infantile like power fantasy, and then they sort of had to they got to delve a little bit deeper. But X-Men like started out as trying to have that conversation.
Right. The first time you meet a character, they're fucking messy, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Like there's so many characters. Like Gambit's just fucking messy all the time.
Right.
Just walking around in crop tops.
Yeah.
He's just like just
Stirring
slutting
everyone.
it up.
Yeah, we always gotta wear the crop tops in the bayou. You know what I mean? Because it's very hot out there. It's hot in the fucking bayou, man. Like it's like, and I don't know. How about you? Did you have like a standout, any couple of standout moments or anything?
You saw me pop like crazy when Daredevil showed up, and
right.
I love Daredevil. He's my favorite Marvel character. So.
Is that right?
Yeah. So to see him pop up, I was like, yes, that's fantastic. I love that. I love how they fit a lot of cameos in there to make it feel like the old cartoon was just like, it was just X-Men and just X-Men.
Yeah.
There was like nothing else existed.
Mm-hmm.
It existed, but they didn't show it.
Yeah.
I love how here you see a whole bunch of other stuff, and we got to see the heroes of the street dealing with this. But I didn't imagine like Daredevil, and
street level shit. Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger. I'd never seen them before in the anime.
Yeah,
form.
right. Well, there's that terrible fucking show like back in the day.
I kind of liked it.
It's so bad.
It was cute. It was cute. Maybe just because of like all the joking that we got to do. It was like Big Dick Hess or whatever his name that one guy. Haven't heard of that motherfucker in a long time. No, but
and I'm also a fan of the operatic X-Men.
That shit was.
Oh God! Now I'm just like,
Loved
can
it.
I go? I'm jumping on Spotify like after we're done, and I'm rocking that in the car.
It's gonna be on repeat
if they have, if they indeed have it, which I hope that they have it available for something.
So how do you guys feel? The only obviously there's like a universal, like everybody's like, this is the fucking best thing ever. But then there's of course the naysayers that are like, they fucking sidelined Wolverine.
I was thinking that just earlier, and I'm happy about it. It's not that I don't.
Too.
Yeah, it's not that I don't love Wolverine. I do love Wolverine. It's just growing up, it's been like shoved in my face.
We've had nothing but Wolverine.
Nothing
shit.
but Wolverine.
There was a show called Wolverine
and the X-Men.
And the X-Men.
Even then, I was like, what? Like, why?
Well, no, because because at least this show, and I love the fact that they pushed forward.
Like, it wasn't bad. It was cool, but
No.
I'm just saying, like, it's not Wolverine. It's like it was him as a leader, and Cyclops was sidelined. Like, no, Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men.
That's literally why the dynamic of their relationship exists. Is because Cyclops is the leader, and because he pushes against that, and that's kind of what makes them better. You know what I mean? Like the fact that like they challenge one another and shit.
Nobody here is against Wolverine. It's just that the X-Men is
we've had a glut of it. We've had a glut of it.
X-Men's a core family. We want everybody to have their time to shine. And when I rewatched X-Men, it was predominantly all Wolverine.
Yeah.
It was Wolverine.
Right.
And it was like there's other people on the fucking team.
Well, no, that's like when we've said that a bunch where it's like you want like script writers. And I think we're starting to get to that now where you're just like there are other people who have written comic books other than Frank Miller and Alan Moore. There just are. Like you know what I mean? Like there's so much other shit that we could take a look at and that we could draw from.
And that's what I'm excited about is like, as much as I love a Claremont, like, you know, that's the formative era. I mean, like, for all of us that are in our, like, 30s and 40s,
right?
You've read, I mean, Claremont wrote all the classic shit that, like, they've been mining for the movies, all of the Phoenix Saga, like, all those really big things.
Right.
But, like, if you're a comic fan, there's an era where, like, Jonathan Hickman kind of, like, reinvigorated and created some new iconic stories.
Yeah.
So all of the stuff that, like, is in the Krakoa era that, like, hopefully we'll get to is, you know, all of, like, the Hellfire Gala shit that is, like, I'm so excited to see that stuff.
Yeah, totally.
It's really made me excited just to be an X-Men fan again. It's just like, now there's a whole new era, and I'm excited to meet the kids that grew up in the Hickman era. In that Krakoa era.
Totally.
Because they'll be like, oh, cool, like, we don't have to keep going back to the fucking Phoenix every 5 seconds.
Right.
And that was, like, the last couple movies. That was the problem. Is they're like,
and they still
Phoenix
did.
is gonna show up.
Like, yeah, like,
They
where you're
still
like,
didn't do it
X-Men,
right.
X3, The Last Stand, somehow the best Dark Phoenix movie. Somehow. Like, I have no idea how, like, I have no idea, like, what, like,
you
how.
won. You won, buddy.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, right. And that's where they gave you that one fucking shout out, you know, like, or whatever it is that they never paid you for.
It's okay.
I know. No. That had to, I mean, that
He got paid an exposure.
That had to be exposure.
That's
Those
how I'm
checks.
here, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Motherfucking, and we're thankful for it. No Mystique at all in the whole season, which was kind of like.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. Like I said, I thought that
surprising.
woman was gonna be the twist. Was gonna be that she was Mystique, but it didn't
Do you
turn
think
out
it's
that way.
because we have Morph that we can't have 2 shapeshifters?
Sure. Right
I don't
on.
know, when she
fair.
finally shows up, and maybe her and Morph
She was tied to
friends.
Apocalypse a lot in the series.
I have a feeling that I have a feeling that there's gonna a lot of people that like were kind of like maybe held back a little bit. Like we didn't get a lot of Bishop, we didn't get a lot of a couple of other characters. We're gonna introduce some more because also we're gonna have to kind of like fill the void in the present day timeline because we're gonna have a bunch of different timelines going on.
And
right now.
I love it. When it comes to
It's
time
great.
travel,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of time travel.
Yeah.
I love time travel shit.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you as time travel is better than space travel.
Yeah.
Like every time the X-Men go to space, I'm like, fucking Shi'ar!
We don't need any more bird law or anything like
No
that.
bird law.
No bird law for us over there.
Lalandra, get out of here.
Or it's like there's a bunch of other storylines with way more compelling shit that I'd rather be hanging out with, which is I mean like the
if we get the Brood, like I want some Brood action. Like I want that'll be real fun. Like give me some like alien-esque horror.
And when this show goes horror, like with that, like it went full on Castlevania anime horror with the fucking Madeline stuff in episode 3.
Yeah, it did.
That shit was so
it was gothic as fuck.
Horror and horny was like the big thing over there. Like horror, yeah, something like that. I suppose so. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what other big. I mean,
that was Morgan's first introduction to Madeline, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. I think we all were. I mean, like,
Wow. I was like, Madeline, why are you dressing like a normie after that? Like, she
keep that in the closet for sure, and bust that out when it's for a special.
Because I'm like, you had your peak style, and then
don't overdo it. That's what she's like. Don't overdo it.
You got to read Inferno.
Hell yeah, dude! Absolutely.
You got to see Havoc in his like his junk ball goatee like BDSM outfits.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Love the Mr. Sinister getting turned into an old wrinkly bag of shit, like pale Megamind
little
fucking looking
vampire boy.
motherfucker over there.
they just turned off the beauty filter on his TikTok, and he's like, ah! She been walking around with the bold glamour filter on.
Like,
someone turned it off, and he's like, shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There was just like a ton of really great stuff. Cable got the arm ripped off. Like it was like, and
getting beat with his own arm.
I mean,
there's an amazing B movie. There's a movie that you should watch. You should watch on your channel. It's just called Deadly Prey, and it's just like kind of like a Rambo ripoff or whatever. And it is absolutely hilarious. And sorry, spoilers. There is a point where he chops a guy's arm up and then beats him to death with his own arm.
That is like one of my favorite moves.
Oh God, it's so good.
Why are you hitting yourself?
That's what he should have been saying.
Totally.
I'm kind of disappointed that they add that in there, even as a joke.
I mean, like, listen, like, I think we change allegiances all the time in this show and stuff like that. It was like, I mean, I will say, you pointed it out. Somebody has to throw a little bit of shade, like Rogue's way, just to be like, oh, so we're cool now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, there was just a little bit of that. I mean, like, not that we needed to, like, admonish it or whatever. I understand why she
I
did
get
it.
friends argue and make up, but, like, bitch, you done
But,
left
like, yeah,
us
you can roast that a little bit. Like, you were punching me in the face, like, 5 minutes ago.
And punching me in the face is like a whole building being thrown at me.
Exactly, right. yeah, totally. Or just like a little something, but, like,
I don't know. It could be X-Men cultural. Like, culturally, it's what we do. When you flip to the other side and you flip back.
Yeah. It happens all the time. It happens
all the time, and we just don't talk about it because it's just in our nature.
Well, anyway, I mean, like, a really, like, a fantastic fucking season, a great finale. And Bo DeMeo says, like, not really, like, is not as active, like, within the post-production, but all the second season, like, the story by is with him, which so I feel like
it's a question because remember they let him go before the series
it started, and then it was so
but they act like he's still part of it, so I don't know what's going on.
Or like I think it's one of those
things. I'm so confused by that whole thing.
Just the fact that nobody's kind of saying like. We just don't know what the fuck
I feel
went
like
down.
It seems like it just comes down to the fact like maybe he's just kind of an asshole and no one likes him.
I think
but
that's
it's
more.
like,
That's more.
And that's what sucks.
I think that's more what.
Yeah, well, an asshole just made one of the greatest X-Men seasons of all time.
I know. No, that's
so
but
keep
that's
him
the story.
around.
Well, like what it is it's like okay.
That's the story of the life, like of our life, though, right? Like asshole. Like it's like when the worst person
Alan
you know
Moore
makes something amazing, and you're like motherfucker.
Right. Absolutely. Or it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, cool. Like let's have a couple of we'll have a couple of meetings, we'll have a couple of things. We're gonna have some like people that are on like set, like on like in production, being like, don't be an asshole, don't be crazy, don't be because I think that's what it comes down to. Where is that he just rides people super hard and is like really kind of like it kind of seems like a bit of a what is it, like a Joss Whedon type of thing. Like he could just kind of he probably like just gets, and that's no good, but. But
honestly, it's up to the structures, like the actual workplace structure, to put the barriers where you can be a creative genius asshole, but there has to be somebody like doing the barrier between
we need a bunch of handlers hanging
your,
around and kind of doing
staff.
that stuff. Yeah, for sure.
And that is up to the actual like company.
Yeah. As long as it wasn't something
takes
too
a lot of fucking work.
As long as it's something like too egregious. Because again, like if they're gonna fucking clip this guy. Like a week before the show, it had to have been not great. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
what I'm.
I don't know.
What I'm worried about.
But,
I'm like,
right. But
I want to believe it was he was a terror, like yelling at people or shit. But you don't know.
And I know that everybody in the comments will be like, it's because Disney and he had nobody fucking cares.
No,
like,
if you found out that he had an OnlyFans, it's like, no, this fandom. Would be like Slay.
Well, that's.
Oh yeah, you know about that?
No, I didn't.
Wait, does he have one, or has that ever been?
He did. No, he did for a long time.
But I think. But
no, it wasn't a rumor. It was a thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing that I always question when people find out someone has an OnlyFans. How did you find out? You know, this teacher has an OnlyFans.
It just kind of comes on. You know,
how did you find out?
It was in his. He promoted it. Yeah, like because
he's a big muscle daddy. I mean, he's a big muscle daddy. Yeah.
In 2024, I think we can all like. I don't know if you're friends with me. We're not like slut shaming. We're not like sex work is work.
Right.
Service industry.
But was it
like
sex?
Bartender?
Was his OnlyFans a sex work, or was it? Because remember, OnlyFans is just. It was not for sex
always.
work.
Right.
Sex work.
Yeah.
What was the one that Jeremy Renner was on for a while, where you could like sign up for like all of his?
Well, I think he ran like his own app or something like that, or whatever it was.
Like
it was very
strange.
I think
that was originally. It was like part like I'll post some like.
He might be thirst traps
of me at the gym, but then also like interact and talk to people.
Yeah.
And if you want to, give me some money, cool.
Yeah, or check my blog, my vlog of me wearing
also, if I look like that guy, fuck yeah, I'll take
dude, I would never. I would be like Wolverine in the opening.
I'd be wearing.
I'm looking like adamantium got torn out of me all the time. I'm in the Speedo every time. You know what I mean? Like
bleeding, but
seriously.
I'm so cut.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Just call me Magneto on the cross in my tidy panties.
But that's why I was never. I'm like, no, it wouldn't be because the audience that they're trying to capture would be like, oh my god, king shit.
Right.
Like you find out somebody has an OnlyFans, you're like, oh, because you're hot.
You're like, hey, like we're just gonna put that on pause for a minute while you take care of this, and then if you move on to other things and you want to get it going again, then that's totally fine too. That's just sort of like how we need to.
It's 2024. Who cares?
Oh no, I agree 1000%. This is the highest rated show that Disney Plus has ever produced.
Yep.
And and I think that hopefully they can kind of. There's a couple of really good things that I think that they could learn from this in animated department and for future movies. Like you know what I mean? Like there's a blueprint here of like stuff that they can do and the things that they can kind of keep their heads about. And so I don't know. Incredibly encouraging. Like really great finale. Really great time. Thanks a lot to the Draces. Thanks a lot to Nods. Everybody give it up.
Thank
for
you
Nods right here. Again, no, seriously, it's an absolute. Again, I'm talking like viral video.
X-Men royalty.
X-Men royalty.
It still blows my mind. It still blows my mind.
100%. But like, where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me actually more on Twitch, twitch.tv/Naztradamix. That's where I'm at mostly all the time. I have the Enter the Fan Chamber, which is just me watching shows or movies, and I have like monthly themes. Like this month is May, so it's Enter the Anime Chamber.
There you go.
And we're watching anime stuff, and actually the last 2 streams were watching Speed Racer, so that was fun. But yeah, you know.
We gotta get to that car.
The thing is, I was watching it in English, and then I was like, let me try this in Japanese, and then I watched it in Japanese, and it's so much better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I didn't even know that existed.
That's
I was
like that's the one where you unlock. You're like, oh, subs versus dubs. I know where I'm at right now. You know?
I was like, what? This is great. So
Yeah.
that's what I do, and I, sometimes I just hang out or play video games. Also on twitch.tv/Naztradamix is where Juggernaut Bitch 4 is at right now.
J4?
Yeah, and if you subscribe, you could watch it, or you can watch my stream on Saturdays where I just play all our videos throughout the day, and sometimes J4 is played, but it's a newer kind of cut. So there's like newer additions to like some scenes and whatnot.
There you go.
And I know I promised.
I love that you're in there, George Lucas singing a little bit.
Yeah,
Like, I gotta tweak it a little bit, but it's your fucking thing. So let's fucking do it.
It took like a whole year for me to make this thing happen and get people involved and everybody. And I dropped it in February, and I said it was gonna be on the website, our website mweforlife.com soon. Right. But it hasn't, because I'm planning something else, and when I put it on there, I wanted to do something special with it. So that's why it's not there yet. But it's on my Twitch, and for subscribers, you can watch.
So hit up the Twitch. We got the link down there, right down there. Go over there and check them stuff. Again, an honor, sir, as always, and a great time.
The honor's all mine.
Absolutely, guys. So again, if you guys had a good time over there and you guys want to get early and uncut access to all of our animated covers that we got going on, hit us up on patreon.com/ontanktop. The link's in the top and comment of the description below. You hit us up. We got a ton of really great stuff going on, where you get the backlog of everything else that we got going on over there. And it's going to be a busy summer. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff on there, so we hope you guys can check it out. But if you can't do that, hit us with a like, subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.
Rock on!
Rock on.
I'm just gonna marathon this whole series.
I know now. Well, now you can just cut. Now it can just be comfort watching.
I got
you know what I mean?
We got like an at-home movie theater and projector. I'm just gonna watch them all back to back. There you go, right there.
Love that. Hell yeah.
Pretty fun. I love these.